Hi Scorpio, Amanda here. Welcome to Unseen Hands Healing. This is going to be your reading for mid-August 2019. So the spread that I chose to use here is a spread that I post about over on Instagram. If you don't follow me on Instagram, go check me out, Unseen Hands Healing. This is a spread about the shift. At this time, the month of August is always a bit of a transitional month, mutable energy. But all of the shifts that are happening in the sky are contributing to this much larger collective shift that are going on. At the time of this reading, we are approaching a big shift happening on August 11th with Mercury coming out of its shadow retrograde zone and into Leo, which is going to feel like a very different world, I think. And then we've got Jupiter stationing direct out of its retrograde and Uranus going into retrograde. So that's a pretty big shift moment. And then by the time this reading is posted, we will be looking forward to the Aquarius full moon. So mid-month offers us a little bit more movement, a little bit more forward motion feelings after July, which for many of us felt like one long drawn out limbo. And so the spread I'm using is to ask what shape you are shifting out of and what shape you are shifting into and how that shift feels for you. So there is a bit of a shape shift happening for us collectively as humanity, but especially showing up for each of us in individual ways. And so that's what this reading is all about. Now, I got to tell you, before I pull cards for you, I just invite in your energy, meditate on the energy of Scorpio and see if any messages or visualizations or anything like that come through that can help clarify the reading or give precursors to what's about to the cards that are about to be laid. And what I felt was very simple, very interesting, just this like quick flash of light, like a tiny flash of light, almost like a little star. It looked like a star, just this tiny little like burst, almost like the flash on an old camera going off, just like that pop. And I was like, that's strange. Well, that was just like a little tiny boop, nothing huge. Why did it feel so huge? And then all of the sudden there was this like this little flash was just the flicker indicating the, it's just like, so it went kind of like this flash, and then this like larger just boom of energy. And that's all I got. I don't know what that's connected to, but then it's really, really interesting to see as part of your shift here, the Tower coming out. Because that is absolutely what that energy, that visualization could be indicating. So let's start here with the shift. What shape are you shifting out of? What shape are you shifting into? The shape that you are shifting out of, interestingly, is this Page of Cups. Now, the Page of Cups energy is, and what I saw with it, or what I heard when I pulled it, was the word dreamy. And it is a bit of a dreamy energy. This being is half fish, half human. And so there is a very watery quality to this. This is very intuitive energy. This is very much a card about the heart, very much a card about love, but like heartfelt expression or a beginning of something for the heart that's connected to a very deeply powerful intuitive space, because the page is learning to work with their element. And in this case, the element is water, which is like deep emotional intuition. And so as you are learning to, or have been learning to work with those intuitive emotional elements, learning to work with your heart, you've been in a bit of a dream space. Dreaming about what you want for your heart, dreaming perhaps about love, because, you know, this is a card that can indicate falling in love. She's, you know, this mer being is holding two little red tulips, sort of whimsically up in the air. The card is very free-flowing, very whimsical, but also this whole thing is sort of happening down in the depths of a cave. You know, it feels like a very internal process. And the shift is now to bring that into 3D. Bring this internal, watery, emotional, dreaming about it process into manifestation. With this Ace of Coins, the Ace of Earth, the pure potential of Earth. So it's like, here's the beginning of something emotional, and here's the beginning of that thing being brought into Earth, into material, into the Earth plane. It's exciting. It's a seed that spirit is flying in to drop in your lap. I'm being drawn to these two bits of earth that are almost touching, but they're not quite. They're just like a couple feet away. And the space in between is where this spirit is dropping that seed. And I believe it's to bring something, two forces together in the earth plane. That's for you, Scorpio, because I've never really felt that in this card before. So you're bringing something, or perhaps someone, or some sort of like blueprint or idea of what your heart wants. And you're trying to now, the shift is to bring that from the dreamscape, or from the internal landscape, external, into the world, into the 3D. And Spirit's helping. Spirit's helping. But I'm also feeling that this is like what your spirit wants to manifest. You're going from this watery dream space into what your spirit wants to manifest in the earth realm. Coming out of your cave. I just heard that song, coming out of my cage and I've been doing just fine. Okay? Now, how that shift is made starts off with a bang, quite literally, because I'm telling you in that meditation, this star, it was almost like a star imploding. This little flash, this like, it was all black, and then this like little star in the distance just like flickers and disappears, and then poof, the reverb of that is heard and felt. More, you couldn't see it, but I could just feel it. It was pretty massive. So here's the tower. The tower is that lightning. It is that explosion. You know, it is that lightning striking this tower, and things that need to fall, and the parts of this tower that are not built on something stable will crumble, so that you can rebuild from the ground up something that is stable. But what I'm feeling with this, since I don't know, you know, we're going to take some clarity in the extended, but it feels to me, because of what I saw in the meditation, that all I actually saw with my eyes was just a little flicker. just a little flash, but what is felt was way, way more. So it could be that this tower moment is more felt than seen in the 3D. It's something that you feel more than is necessarily seen. And then there's this talking about, you know, bringing what's in your heart, manifesting what is in your like internal cave space out into your external world. The process of that is the center piece here, which is the King of Cups energy. And this energy, you can see, is moving forward with your emotions in an external way. So it's like taking what you've been dreaming about and expressing it outside of you, expressing it externally. This king has a big cup and is going to offer that cup. And is being divinely guided to do so. Because we see that star behind their head here. The moon seems significant as well. Perhaps in the full moon. Perhaps this energy is culminating for you around the full moon. The energy I'm getting too about I don't know if you can see this, but it's almost like the king's shoes are kind of falling off and the king is walking on clouds. Do you see that? They're walking on air. What I'm feeling is this is your energy, Scorpio, and it's almost like, I think it's your energy. It could be someone in your surroundings. But it feels, you know, if you have something to express to someone else, then I think perhaps this is you. Maybe if someone else has something to express to you, then this is someone coming towards you in this way. But it's like some kind of tower moment happens, or maybe this is the tower moment. And then it's like, I'm just feeling whoever this is being divinely guided, maybe around the full moon, to like walk over and express their heart. And I'm seeing like, the reason I'm saying divinely guided is because the sensation that I'm getting is literally you're being like lifted. Like whoever this is like, it's almost like they're not in control of their being. They're just like their heart is just like lifting them forward. Almost their feet are not even on the ground. And they're just like, spirit is just taking them and saying, okay, this is what you have to do. It's very strong energy, and it's going towards this energy here, which is Virgo. So some of you, are expressing your heart to a Virgo. It could be that literal for you, but for most of you, the Virgo energy is representing something else. And again, I think it's more of this energy of bringing what has been seen in spirit down into the 3D realm, because that's what Virgo does. That Virgo energy is transmuting what is higher self, what is channeled essentially down, and making it manifest down into the 3D. That's that magician energy that is very much Virgo. So here you see someone who's depicted as a nun, someone who is spiritually devoted to whatever this is that you're trying to manifest, very spiritually devoted. And it's like, usually I see this energy rising up. Today I'm seeing it coming down. From this tiny sparkle in the sky that's an emerald, maybe that flash that I saw, bringing it down into a full flower in a cauldron to be cooked, you know, like now we're cooking. The cauldron also being the container for this magic, the container for all life, the container for what you are trying to manifest, which sits over top of the hearth in the home. This cauldron would be sitting on top of a fire that Vesta, fire of Vesta that never goes out. The flame, that hearth, the eternal flame. Something about that, the eternal flame that never goes out, that is always burning. It is that fire, heart, and soul of Vesta, the hearth in the home, the hearth in the center of the home that heats this container for what you are trying to cook, what you are trying to manifest. Heart and home are really here. It's almost like you're trying to tell someone what you have been cooking or what you have been wanting to create. And here it is, Spirit coming in and helping that process. This is Spirit helping you to manifest this. But again, the process is taking it from the dream world. There's some sort of tower moment. Taking it from the dream world, and then the tower, I think, allows you to then express your heart, and that is very Spirit-led. And that's the seed dropping in. Oh my gosh. That's it. That's the seed from Spirit right here. Dropping in to your hearth in your home. Whoa. Okay, Scorpio. So I'm going to get a card here from the liminal space, the postcards from the liminal space, because you know what? This is a very liminal time. July has been incredibly liminal. This shift in shape is a liminal time, a liminal transition. So I'm going to get a card from here for you. Now, if this is resonating and you want to check out the extended video, I'm going to use the Aquarian Tarot here to clarify some of this. We got to get clarity on the tower. What is this tower moment? You know, what's the boom? What's that thing that came to me in that meditation? And then, you know, trying to figure out who you expressing your heart to, or who is expressing their heart to you. What is it that you're trying to make manifest here? And then, because there's never like a point A to point B shift, nothing linear like that really exists. We're always shifting. So I do want to pull some more cards in your extended as well from the Spolia to continue to see, okay, where do we go from here? Now that Spirit is coming in and dropping a seed, how do we make this grow? Where does this go from here? What comes next? Okay, so that's going to be part of your extended. If you're interested in that, the link for that is going to be in the description box below this video. It'll take you to Patreon or Instagram. Both of those places are where you can view the extended reading. Okay, let's get a postcard from the liminal space for Scorpio. What is the liminal space energy for Scorpio? Mid-August. All right, you know, I couldn't have said it better myself. First of all, can you see that? Come back down to earth. Come back down to earth. And then, this is like also, check this out. This is that explosion I saw. Is it not? I think it is. And the second one, what loves you, what you love loves you back. What you love loves you back. Let's bring it down to earth. I mean, come on. I don't even think I need to read those. That is so, I love the writings that the deck creators have on each of these, but God, that is so clear for you. I'm not even going to read it. Bring it down into the 3D now, because what you love loves you back. Great. All right, so to dive deeper into this, join me for the extended. Links are below. If this sounds like your situation and you want to skip the extended altogether and go right for a personal reading, let's do that. You can go to my website, unseenhandshealing.com, where all the information is there. Shoot me an email. We'll get it set up. And for those of you where this is where we part ways, thank you so much for watching. Please click that like button, help us ride the YouTube algorithm, and do subscribe to my channel so that we can stay connected moving forward into September, where hopefully we get to see some stuff actually cooking here. All right, take care of yourself, Scorpio. We'll talk in September.